thinking about that, we ended up talking with one of our favorite sports writers, Chuck Klosterman. I'm a writer.
Yeah, I didn't react to, but it was just strange.
It turns out a Norwegian artist had made a painting of the book. That image had gotten picked up by a fashion label and turned into some very expensive clothes.
You know, I write books for no one to read, so obviously I'm not pulling in a lot of royalties on these, but, you know...
Eugene says he's not going to sue.
I'm not going to sue or take any legal action or really do anything.
Because he says that's not why he writes. Okay, so that happened. But then it gets weirder still. Jesus. So one day when my wife, Carla Murphy, is online, this is the day that Jay-Z and Beyonce announced they're going to do this big international. In other words,
he's in there.
He's in there because he's trying to talk to us.
So we run to the doctor, a very trusted guy, and he's like, oh, sit down, let's talk. And so this is something called echolalia. It's echoing sounds. That their auditory processing, their ability to...
You could pull over. Well.
But we still don't know where it's going.
Fine, I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah,
Whatever
you'd be great. You'd be an asset to any corporation or company.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I do.
That's nice of you to say.
It was heroic, you know. It was like you were riding into battle for everybody.
But then there comes a moment.
You brought the banner in there, and that's pretty awesome.
Hey, you know what? If you don't stand, you know, because you'll fall for anything.
Right.
at that point, I would begin to say,
You're turning
maybe
right.
there's something really to
You're
this.
turning
So
left.
the physics you're doing says, I can't go there, I can't observe it, at least for the moment. All I have is my brain and my math. And I say from my brain, I'm going to just assume certain things are always true. There's always going to be gravity, say. There's always going to be some particle or wave that creates matter. There's always going to be...
Go around.
I don't know what else. Are there things that they're always going to be? What are they? They're always going to be.
You should have gone.
The things that you were describing need not always be the case.
Yeah.
Yes.
Smart movie.
What would be the case is that the fundamental governing...
Bill Curtis. And here is your host at the Dr. Phillips Center for the Performing Arts in Orlando, Florida, Peter Flago.
To be here in Orlando, Florida, which is of course famous for one thing and one thing only. I mean, boy bands. That's right.
Bill and his co-workers gagging and cursing into the street. When I found myself saying, Jesus H. bald-headed Christ, I knew this was a powerful sign from God, recalls the Holy of Holies. Jorge added the pepper extract to some CO2 lab canisters and took the...
Up to 3 parts per million of arsenic in lipstick.
Wow. There's like really grim stuff about food, isn't there? Right? You had like 1 hair for however many grams and 1 dead fly.
1 rodent hair per jar and 3 incest. Is what you would receive on your phone.
Incest spoiler alert.
Yeah. That's so good. But yeah, I just think that's what I really love most about it, other than like it's a very interesting app, is the fact that apps are getting to the point now where we've just got so many options of lifestyle choices.
Obviously, we don't know how old every single primate is, but this one in particular lived to about 70 or something.
Really?
Yeah.
It was an Hollywood lifestyle there, isn't it?
Yeah, Cheetah was an artist, right?
Yeah.
It's same with Bubbles, Michael Jackson's monkey.
But Bubbles had a rough end. He ended up in a sanctuary far away from the glitz and glamour.
Yeah. The ocean, and it's supposed to be much purer because there isn't any pollution on the rain.
It's weird, isn't it? Because it's just H2O.
Yeah.
There are ways of purifying water. You just need to boil it and condense it, and then you've got no impurities at all.
Yeah.
Yet